hello and thanks for joining me here on another episode of Chasing Shadows with me, Dave Tarrant. Well, you join me today, I'm up on the River Loddon. It's a really bright day, as you can see. Funny day really, 1 minute it's bright and next minute it's overcast. There's a bit of wind, you probably can hear that. And there's a bit of a cold snap in the air. So today, I just thought I'd come out, just go for a bit of a mixed bag. I've got a bit of an array of baits and things like that. I'll show you them in a bit later. So we're getting on for the end of the season now, so it's a bit of a mad panic now to sort of get some last bits of fishing in. Yesterday I went up on the Thames, had quite a good day up there actually. Had 4 fish, had a 6-4, that's my best sort of Thames fish, and actually that equals my personal best, which I probably caught that about 30 odd years ago, and I probably had hair then, so I'll try and see if I can find you a photo and show you. So yeah, that was a very productive day. I think I had a 6, had a 3.5, 4.5, 5, and that 6-4, which I was well made up. Quite a particularly difficult day. Like I say, the rivers are up at the moment, coming down now, finding down. I think by the end of the week they'll be in perfect condition. Yeah, that was quite a good day. So today I've got the week off, so I've got a bit of time on my hands. So today was one of those sort of days I didn't know really what to do in that. So I've come up here on the River Loddon. I've got my 12-foot specimen specialist rod with a 2-ounce tip on there. It's the same old rod. You see me fish for a lot of my fish. I'm going to be fishing a very, very simple link ledger rig. So what we got a little link boom there on a swivel, which is free running down to a float stop. This is main line, 6-pound main line, and then that goes right down to a number 6 big old chunky old hook there. And reason that is why I've got a big old chunky hook today and this setup. I'm going to fish the lobworm and I'm going to fish some cheese paste, so I can use this rod. It's a 12-foot rod. It's going to be a particularly sort of difficult in some of the swims because I'm going to be fishing the margins, but later on as the evening progresses I can sort of get on to maybe get some cheese paste out and have a go at the chub. But I'm going to go round first of all, have a look round, see if I can catch myself a perch. You never know. So right, without me waffling on anymore, I think what I'm going to do is go and pre-bait me a few swims up and have a walk around the Loddon and see if we can find some fish for the camera. Right, so just before I start, I have got the old cage dropper out, but a few drops of chopworm maggots down in a particular swim. This first swim, it's going to be tight in the margins, so it's going to be difficult with a 12-foot rod, but hey ho, you dares wins, Rodney. So what I'm going to do, got some lobworms to start with. I'm just going to fish a straight lobworm down there, see if we can get ourselves a perch. You never know, or a chub. Bait in my armoury today. Got myself a fresh batch of cheese paste, which should see me out the rest of the season. I got myself some, these are some little chunks of, what is the red cheese? I can't even remember what it is now. So got some of the smelly old cheese, and got myself some maggots, as you know, and lobworms. So got a bit of an array of baits. I can sort of be flexible today and fish for whatever takes my fancy. So nothing, not going to target any particular fish today. Just hope we can get ourselves a bend in the line. So well, bend in the rod. And it's just come to me, red Leicester. There you go. Right, so now I've stopped waffling. I'm going to get on and do some fishing. So as you can see, this is going to be a tight swim. So I have pre-baited this one, as I said, with some chopworm, a maggot, and I'll just show you. Sort of target area is going to be around there. It's going to be difficult with this 12-foot rod, as I said earlier, but I think the fish are going to be in there. It's a good ambushing point for some perch. And like I say, there's a bit of water coming down, so my options are short really and limited. So I think if anywhere, this gives me a good start. So right, let's get a line out and see how we get on. So what I like to do, I suppose it comes back from my old carp fishing days, is make sure I got myself a nice sharp hook. Like I say, this is a number 6 wide gate, and it does get blunt, as you can imagine. It's been in the Thames against all those brambles and trees and things like that, and like I say, it does get blunt very quickly. So what I like to do is carry myself a little file, give it a little sharpen. Now that's razor sharp. Like I say, if you're going to get one bite, and it's the only bite you're going to get in the day, you want it to make sure it does its job. So as you can see, what I do is, these are I'll just go show you again actually. So this is elastic band that I got off the postman many years ago. Getting a bit low now, but what I like to do is just cut a little bit of that off, and then get myself a worm, and I like to put the hook through the saddle bit of the worm, just hold them on there, get a bit of that red elastic band, and just pinch that on there, and what it does, it actually stops the worm from coming off, because he'll pull himself off, as you know, as they're a bit wriggly. So yeah, so that actually retains it on the hook. And what I like to do as well is just pinch the back of the tail off of the lob worm, and then that will release some of the scents from the worm, attracting the perch into the swim. There's already chopped worm out there, so now what perch wouldn't resist that? Perfect perch bait. So sometimes what I like to do, I just give it a little twitch. It's a bit like pike fishing really, I suppose. Just gives a little bit of movement into that lobworm, which sort of then provokes the perch into an attack or finding that prey. It does work. Bait's been out about 10 minutes now, no show, so I'm not feeling that confident in this swim. There's a lot of water coming down, and it's coming through. It's quite turbulent, and I don't think the fish are going to like that. This swim usually, like I say, it's a lot quieter here. It'll be quiet here for a couple of minutes, and then a blast of water will come round here, and I just don't think the fish will hold up in here. So I'm going to give this one another sort of about another 5-10 minutes, and then see how it goes. As you can see now, look, there's a blast of water coming around there now, and the perch sort of they're not going to sit in there. As you can see, I've had a move. I'm going to stay on that lobworm at the moment. Just drop that down that bush line there. And there might be a chub at home. About 10 minutes. Definitely going to be one of those days today. A lot of roving, trying to find fish, looking for slack areas where the fish are probably getting out of the main run, so they're not using all that energy up in swimming, and hopefully they're feeling a little bit sort of peckish. But it's a lovely day. It's one minute it's bright, and then next minute it's overcast. Not the best of conditions, but always a good day to be out. Ooh, there we go. I'll be honest, I think this is a chub, because I did change over the cheese paste a second ago. It's fighting well. Ooh. Well, that's good. Giving a good old show for itself. Not massive. Not massive. But nice to have on a day like today. When it's bright. Oh. No, not massive, but very welcome. Right, I'm going to get the. I will get the unhooker mat out and quickly show you and get it back as quick as I can. Well, like I said, I put a little bit of cheese paste out there. I didn't feel the worm was going to do it, and bang, rod's gone round, and here we have a nice little £2, few ounces, perfect condition, River Loddon chub. Yeah, excellent. Put up a good old fight that did, didn't it? And well hooked as well. I definitely wanted that freshly made cheese paste. Right, let's get you back. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? So right, I'm going to put a bait out there again, I think. So just before I do, I've had a few people message me about how I sort of put my paste, or how I attach it to the hook. Do I use a hair? Do I use a piece of cork and that? But no, it is just simple, straight hook and a bit of cheese paste. What I like to do then is just mould it around the hook, put it into a bit of a, I don't know, I suppose you could call it, I don't know, a little teardrop shape. And I just like the hook to be exposed there, just for striking purposes. So you know, that's it. I have a lot of faith in that. You know, that'll stay on there. I feel quite confident that'll stay on there. I know some people put little bits of cheese on just for confidence, but I'm quite happy to do that. And then, you know, when I reel in, I strike that off and put a new piece on there. But yeah, that's once again, it stays simple. Well, I've had a few questions on my Facebook account and on my YouTube account asking about my sort of standard kit that I like to carry around with me when roving around. I try to keep it as simple and as light as I can, and as you probably see, it's always usually the same. I do carry a chair with me. I don't always use it, as you see in that chair. I have an unhooking mat which sits in there quite nice. I've got myself a waist in there ready for bigger fish. I need it, but that all tucks away quite nice, and I use that as a bit of a carry case. Like I say, I don't always use the chair. That's quite a light chair. I've got a rucksack which has got everything in there I should need. I've got all my camera kit, all my filming kit, bait box, everything I need, flask, tea, food, biscuits, and like I say, that there holds everything I need for a day session. And then I've got one of these. These are one of those. I think the carp boys use them for watering putting water on the carp when they're just about to do the photos. I've got one of them. This is sort of ideal size. I find this is perfect. I like the single handle rather. I've got the specialist buckets with the tops on them and that. I just find it a little bit difficult to hold with a double handle. Single handle is brilliant, and this sort of takes all my baits. You know, I've got my lob worms in there. I've got my oils, say all my bait, everything I need in there for bait wise. And it's sort of, I like it sort of not to have a top on it, so it's sort of easy to handle. You just grab it and carry that around. Not so brilliant when it's raining. It does get a little bit wet, but I can always find something to put over there and that. But I do like that. It's quite small, light, and if I'm not using it, it can collapse down in the van. Quite nice, really. Landing net wise, I've got this Drennan Super Specialist twist lock handle that goes up to 3 meters. So sometimes you do need it, as you could see today. It's a high bank, so you know I like to have that option so that you know I can reach down on some banks, or it doesn't have to be as long as that if I don't need it. And then what I've got then is got a Winchwood Specialist landing net. This is a 22 inch. It's got that straight side. Oh, get myself in there. It's got a straight front on there, which I quite like that, because sometimes when a fish digs deep, you can actually get it into the bottom. If they're on the bottom there, that will sit on the bottom of the bed with the river or lake, whatever I'm fishing in that, and then you can sort of usually scoop the fish up if they're playing hard to get. Particularly like this one, it's got a nice little magnet on there which holds that up. As you can see, you're going through brambles and stuff like that, and once you catch a fish, it will detach. But if you can hear, it's got a real strong magnet on there. But yeah, and that really is as simple as it gets. I'll show you one day what's in the rucksack, but it's got everything in there. I don't want to start there. I've recently got this rucksack. It's absolutely brilliant. Small and mighty, I will call it. It absolutely, it's got pockets everywhere for taking everything, padding, protection. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. I've just retired my old Shimano rucksack, but this one's nice. It's easy to get at the top, so it's opened up and you can get everything at the top, and it's quite big. Like you say, it's got my camera kit in there, got the flask in there. It's got everything I should need for a session. And you know what? It's perfectly balanced, easy to walk around. As you know, I walk for miles, fish swim after swim, and you need to be comfortable and light. And as you know, I wear the Salopettes, nice fleece top, keep warm. Got to be comfortable. If you're not comfortable, you're not going to enjoy your fishing. So, you know, that's the kit I carry, and it works for me. Right, now back to fishing. Well, I don't know what I got on here. It felt like a trout. It's a bloody great big trout. Oh no. Oh, look at it go. Wow. This thing, I think it's a big brown trout. Oh my God. Look. Ah. Oh no. Well, you win some and you lose some. I don't think I was going to connect with that. Well, I did connect with it. I don't think I was going to land that at any point. Big old brown trout. Wow, massive. I didn't even get a chance to get set up. Got here, put the cheese paste out, and it went straight away. But wow, that was a bit of excitement. Oh dear, I might need a cup of tea. Oh dear. Would have been nice to have got that one on there. It was absolutely golden in colour. Right, oh bloody, I'm caught up now. Oh well. Right. Wah 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 wah. Oh dear. Well, it's been a long day. Oh, I think it's getting on for about 7 o'clock. Come back to this swim that I was in earlier. It's connected into another chub. Not massive. Oh, a bit bigger than the other one. Oh God. Well, that saves the day. Only one fish from that trout I lost, and this one now. It's been a difficult day. Right, let me get the unhooking mat, and I will show you our late night chub. Oh wow, that's a that's a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh well, I might have to weigh this. Oh wow, that is a bit of a surprise actually. Oh, lively. Oh, that is a nice fish. Ah, wow, look at that. Last knockings. That's how it goes sometimes. Oh no, I'm not going to weigh it. I think it's about just getting on for £4. So it's been hard work today, and as you've seen, I've sort of fished a lot of swims, tried a lot of areas, and like I say, it's been a tough day. Weather's been all over the place, but oh yeah, I'm happy with that. And like I say, we'll just give that knocking on for about £4. That was on the cheese paste. So right, I'm not going to keep this out of the water too long. I'm going to probably get him back and call it a day. So I'll quickly say thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, push the old subscribe button, and if you like my content, I've got a lot of other videos. Please subscribe, please like, tell your friends. So there we go. And so it's tight lines from me. I'll see you very soon on the bank chasing shadows.